Hello, Future Me. Welcome to day 479. I wanted to try something. I'm probably not going to keep it like this forever. I just wanted to try it where I have my phone on a tripod and I'm using my mic. The lighting is really bad. Hold on. I'm going to hold on. I should have done this before I started recording. It's probably a little bit better. That's all, yeah. Today's been pretty good. Kind of lazy. Oh, I bought the camera. Panasonic S5 is mine. It could be a scam. I don't know. I am out of money. I have $30 to my name, or at least in my bank account. Um, but it's worth it, and I want to pay. Well, I got my grandpa to buy it. He'd give me the money to buy it. Um, but I want to pay him back when I get my paycheck. Um, but yeah, the camera on eBay is $800, but with shipping and tax, it came out to $870. Which I don't know why I didn't consider shipping. I was consider like shipping, but I was not considering tax was going to be $50. So, oh God, I'm still not used to my glasses. But yeah, I just watched Into the Spiderverse and Across the Spiderverse. I had seen Into the Spiderverse before, and I really liked it. I forgot how good it was, dude. They're so funny. The comedy in that, like, I love movies that don't take themselves too seriously, and neither of those movies do, and it's so fucking good. There's not a lot of movies where I I think I liked Across the Spider Verse maybe a little bit more than Into the Spider Verse, and the only other movie I can think that the sequel is better than the original is fucking Sam Raimi's Spider Man. Um, like both of Into the Spider Verse and the first Spider Man, Sam Raimi Spider Man, are still really good movies. Into the Spider Verse is not that much worse than Across, at least in my opinion. It's not that much worse. The guy who plays Peter, like the different dimension Peter, the fat one, I love that actor so much. He was in New Girl. Nick in New Girl. I don't know his name, dude. He's so funny. He's so funny. Um, but yeah, no, the writing in it is just so fucking good. And the art, oh my god. I mean, obviously there's a stylistic choice in both movies, but the second movie, there's a scene where Gwen is arguing with her father right after, spoilers, right after she tells her, or she tells him that she's Spider-Man. And the art in that is just so fucking good. And it's the same thing when she comes back and is talking to her father, and when he isn't Captain anymore. And the art is just fucking incredible. It's so good. Um, just all around a solid movie. Welcome to my fucking Spider-Man movie review. That's what this channel is going to be now. No, it's not. I am very happy about my camera though. It should come in next. What's today? It should come in next Thursday or Friday. I'm not sure. I really have to fix my posture. I'm just like constantly just like that when I should be like this. No, like that. Yes, that's natural. That's natural. Yes. But if I had to eat today, I had a huge dinner. Well, yeah. I got up at 9:30 ish, 10 today. So I am back on a better schedule. It's not perfect, but it's fine, I guess. Um, I didn't really have anything to eat when I woke up. I had vegetable soup for lunch, and then, God, okay, I'm gonna see if I can. So I brought chicken from my work yesterday. No one ate it because it was late at night. So for dinner I had that chicken, peas, sweet potatoes, regular potatoes, uh, cottage cheese. There was something else. Chicken. There was something else. What am I missing? Biscuits. There's something else I'm missing. I don't know. But it was a huge dinner. Huge. Um, I had to go to Town 1 uh, to put in the money because my grandpa gave me cash. So I had to go there. And then I picked up my fucking keyboard cord and my Ethernet cable. But I forgot my computer is on this side, but the cable for the Ethernet, that's just over there. That's where that's where the fucking internet is. I have to move my computer over to the right to get it to reach, and I don't really want to do that. So I'm still on Wi-Fi. I get the same speeds. Like I understand ping. Like my ping is a little bit worse, but since it's literally over there, it's not. I get like 6 milliseconds maybe, and the download and upload is exactly the same. I'm not even sure if there really is a difference. There probably is, like minusculely, but it's not worth it. It's not. No, this is an ASMR channel now. Sorry, I'm sorry. That was probably very triggering to no one who was watching this video. Yeah. Oh, I forgot I had this. This is Brandon's prime lens for the A7 Mark I. God, I know so much about cameras now. Well, not so much. I know a lot more than I used to. Prime lenses, like this one, are lenses that don't zoom. I didn't know that. And they are pretty cheap, and the f-stops are usually very low on prime lenses because they don't zoom. Oh, this is a macro lens. I never really realized. It's not telling me the f-stop on this. I guess I don't really know how to read lenses. It doesn't zoom, but it does do this, which I guess this might count as a zoom. But that's the only way you can do that. I don't really know what it is. But yeah, I'm so happy about my camera though. I am scared that it is a scam. It could very well be. But there is an eBay money back guarantee. The seller does not accept returns, but I'm assuming that eBay money back guarantee, I'll get my money back guaranteed if it's not what I wanted. Yeah. I'm going to go hiking tomorrow. I'm going to go hiking tomorrow. I have to tell myself that because I don't feel the motivation to do it. I was thinking about doing it today, but this is going to sound like such a shit excuse, but it's valid. God, I really need to sit up better. My right ankle has been hurting for the past few days. It's been good. Like, I haven't felt it today, but I wanted to give it an extra day because I don't want to fuck up my ankle, especially while I'm hiking. I cannot wait to get my camera and go hiking because, like, the S5 is a hybrid. It's insanely good for video, and it's good for pictures. Like, it's more of a video-centric camera, but it's good for pictures, too, because it's a full frame. God, I love full frame cameras. I had a Micro Four Thirds, the Panasonic G7, and Micro Four Thirds, like, is fine. It's good, like, it's fine. But full frame, it's just like another level. Better low light, better resolution. That's not true. Not better. I don't really know that much about full frames versus Micro Thirds. Micro Four Thirds. I just know full frame gives you better aperture, or just better low light performance. There's something else. I think with a full frame you can, like, okay, I could be so wrong about this, and if I am, I'm aware that I could be very wrong about this, so don't judge me. I think with full frames, like on the Panasonic S5, it's a 6K sensor that's downscaled to 4K. I don't think you can do that with a Micro Four Thirds. You could, but in my head, it doesn't sound right. There's something else that you can do with a full frame. There's plenty of things, but there's another thing that I know you can do. What is it? What is it? What is it? Urethra. Okay. I'm really forgetting. What is it? Oh, I can't think. I'm like 90% sure I have ADHD because sometimes when I go to think about something, I like mentally just cannot think of it. Like I just can't think at all. When I'm trying to think of something, it's just like my brain is not responding. Like when I'm trying to think of things I know about full frame cameras, it just doesn't appear. It's not even that I forget. It's that I just can't think of it. Like I just can't think. I don't know. Full frame. Something about full frame versus Micro Four Thirds. I don't know. It's really hot. Man, I really hope this is working. I did a mic test before I started, before I made this video, and it worked. Something could go very wrong. I don't know though. Sorry. Let's see. I don't work tomorrow because I plan to go hiking tomorrow. I do work Friday. Aaron asked me if I want him to take my Saturday, which I'm like, I kind of want him to take my Saturday, but also I need money. Like, I need to make money because I'm so broke now. Um, so I don't know. I might, because it is a Saturday and it would be nice to have a Saturday off. Um, I don't know. Is there anything else I've done today? I went up to see my dad for a bit. I went up to go because there's no Chase here. I bank at Chase. There's no Chase in town two. There's only one in town one. There used to be two in town one, but they got rid of one for some reason. I don't know why. You know, like ever since I started this channel, I remember when I remember when I made my first video. I tried to make it a thing where I would look at the camera and not look at. I would not look at like myself. I've never done that. I've never been able to do that. I can't look at the camera. If there's a big thing, a big face right there, I can't look at this small dot. I have to look at the big face. And also, I'm just very self-conscious about how I look. So it shows me what I look like. This might also, I feel like this is uncomfortable. Just me staring at you. Just vividly. That's not the right word I meant to say. I don't know. My hair looks really good right now. I literally like went to pee and and looked in the mirror and I did not like how my hair looked. Now I think it looks pretty good. I am also it might just be like a focal distance thing. I don't fucking know. But in the mirror I also hated how my glasses looked and now I don't. No, I don't. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm worked on a song today. Um, yep. Do I have anything else to talk about? I'm almost done with that toy review video. I'm just waiting for Brandon to make the thumbnail for it. I'm so excited about that camera. I got instant buyer's remorse because I just spent $800 on something that I'm not immediately going to have fun with. I gotta wait, which I know that isn't for buyer's remorse, but it doesn't help. But I do have buyer's remorse. I'm like, what if I didn't do enough research? But I did. I did a lot of research. Maybe not the most research I've ever done on something that I want to spend a huge amount of money on, but I did a lot of research. Um, and and every like I haven't found a single video on the Panasonic S5 that has said it's not worth the money or it's a shit camera. I haven't even found a video that says the camera is mid or just okay. Every video that I have watched has been sucking the tit milk out of the Panasonic S5, which makes me very happy because that means the camera is really good. When I was asking my cousin Kenny about what camera I should get maybe a few weeks ago, I was talking to him because I originally wanted to get the Blackmagic Pocket Cinema 4K. I could just call it the Blackmagic 4K Pocket 4K. And then I went to the 6K and then the 6K Pro for a second. Then I realized that's way too much. But when I was telling him all the cameras that I was thinking about, he just said, get the camera that makes you excited to film. And that's a very good thing. The only issue with that is that when I look at a Blackmagic Pocket, whether it's the 4K or the 6K, I love it. I love Blackmagic. And when I look at the 4K or the 6K, it makes me want to shoot with it. When I look at the Panasonic S5, it looks like a normal camera to me. That being said, the image quality that you get out of the S5 looks better, 100% better than the 4K. The 4K is still a really good camera. And better than a 6K. Not better than a 6K Pro, but that's a little bit out of my budget. But the S5 just looks better. It's just a better camera. But when I look at what the camera looks like versus what I look at the camera, if that makes sense. I don't know. The 6K is just like the Blackmagic Pocket is just a cool looking camera. The problem is though, is if I ever want to use any of the pocket cameras on a gimbal, they're like really wide. They're very wide cameras. It wouldn't work because they're very wide. I can use a gimbal with the Panasonic S5 just fine. And it's a very light camera too. It has in-body stabilization. here's all the facts that I know about the Panasonic S5. Full frame, 6K sensor that's downscaled to 4K, but if you get an external recorder, you can record at 5.9K 12-bit raw 422 with no recording limit. That's fucking insane. I don't have the money to buy an external recorder, but if I did, I totally would, because who wouldn't want to film in 6K raw 10-bit, 12-bit 422? Oh yeah, you also wouldn't be able to hold much storage with that footage, because that would be insanely huge. Let's see what else. Same thing's happening when I think of the camera. I just can't think of it. I do know a lot about the camera. I don't know what's happening. I just can't think of the damn thing. I really gotta fix my posture. Fuck. Are you shitting me? It has anamorphic lens support. Something that I'm really curious about is I do not own an anamorphic lens because those are fucking expensive. If you don't know what anamorphic lens is, it's like an actual, like, legit cinema lens that movies use. Because what it does is it stretches, or it compresses the image. Like, the lens compresses the image, and then what you do is you stretch it back out. And what that does is that, like, allows, like, those bokehs, like the like if you have a normal lens, a bokeh is basically a circle, but if you stretch it out with an anamorphic lens, it becomes like the bokehs just become prettier, and you also get those lens flares, and it just creates that cinematic look. The S5 has that support, but something I'm curious about is if I don't have an anamorphic lens, if I activate the anamorphic mode, if I could just do the same thing without one, which wouldn't make any sense, because if you could, why would you even buy an anamorphic lens? But who knows? Maybe I'm God. I shouldn't have said that. Let's see. It retails for like $1,800 with the kit lens, and I got it for around 1,000. Pretty good. I don't know why I made that face. I'm sorry. Doesn't have an external. There's shit that I know about the camera that I just can't fucking remember. Jesus Christ. Oh, Vlog. It has Vlog. When the GH5 came out, you had to purchase Vlog, I think for maybe $100, $200. And then with the S5, you just get it. And I think with the GH6, or was it the GH5 Mark II? One of those, it came with it. So I feel bad for the people who had to buy it. That's fucking stupid. Is there anything else? Oh yeah, the Panasonic S5 can record at 180 frames a second. I think at 1080 with a crop, and it doesn't record audio. But that's pretty good, honestly. Oh yeah, if you try and record at, oh yeah, the autofocus. Here's what I've heard. The autofocus is really bad. The autofocus is really good, and the autofocus is decent. Doesn't tell me much. I think what it is the autofocus is decent, but some people just expect it to be better, and then some people expect it to be horrible, so it stretches out to all of those three. Dangs, bad, good, decent. I'm expecting it to be decent. It has to be better than the Panasonic G7. The Panasonic G7's autofocus, not great. I think it's the same, like, contrast-based autofocus, which the name entails what it does. It uses contrast to get the autofocus, which isn't great. I think Sony uses phase detect, which I don't know what the fuck that means. But it's a lot better. It's like a million billion times better than contrast. But the S5 is apparently the best contrast-based autofocus you can get. At the time it was made, I don't know. No, I think that the S5 Mark II uses phase detect, which the S5 Mark II would be really cool to get. But again, it's a little bit out of my budget. It's about the same as the 6K, It's about the same as the 6K Pro. And none of the Blackmagics have autofocus. Holy shit, it's been 20 minutes. Wow. A lot goes a long way. A mic and a tripod goes a long way to make longer videos. And also, there's just something going on with me tonight. I'm tired too. Man, I just realized that I'm tired. That's probably something to do with it. It's been hot. It's been hot the past 2 days. It's been got up to 80 today. What the fuck is going on? What the hell? Global warming. I'll tell you what's going on. It's global warming. Yeah. Anything else I know about the camera? The batteries. This is weird. So you can use the S5 batteries on the GH5, but you can't use GH5 batteries on the S5, which is weird. It has dual ISO. I don't know if that's the correct term for it, but it just has dual native ISO, and I don't know what they are. Is it like 640 and like 6400? I don't know. 3200, or is it 6400 and 640? I don't know. It's one of those. Sorry, I just bit the fucking boom arm. Yeah, the IBIS in body stabilization. It's supposed to be pretty good. It's supposed to be. Again, I've heard that in body stabilization is very good. It's decent and it's not great. I've heard all three. Given that I think I only heard the not great once, but everything else I've heard a lot. There's a lot of things about this camera. What I believe is, for me, it's the perfect camera because I love autofocus. I use autofocus all the time, but if it's not good, I really don't care. It'll just make for a funny moment in a video. The only thing that kind of bothers me is if I'm actually filming like a short film or like a show or some shit, and the autofocus is fucked up. That'll be annoying. But why the fuck would I be using autofocus on something like a show or a short film? You don't do that. You use manual focus, which I need to learn how to use manual focus. I really want to get one of those Bluetooth focus things. That'll be really cool to have, but that's expensive. Probably, I don't know. Hmm. Okay, I'm gonna end it there because this video is really long and I'm really tired. If I forgot to talk about anything, I'll leave in the comments or I'll talk about it tomorrow. Okay. Oh. Oh, my finger's stuck.